Tim. Singer Alsdale saw Frank arranging a freight train. Hello there, Frank. Are those for me? Said Singer hopefully. No, it's for the Blister twins. Your train won't be ready until another hour. I want to pull a freight train, said Singer. Not a chance, chuckled Frank. Why? It's because you mostly work with coaches. You're only specifically for passengers, said Sir Handel. Singer was furious. I can pull freight too. Don't be so overconfident, said Duke. Besides, there was an engine a long time ago thinking he can handle it. But it comes out the opposite. Don't you remember? Oh, yes, that's right, said Peter Sam. We knew him very well. His name's Tim. He's an unusual engine, and he thinks his unusualness thinks that he's way better than the rest of us. Please tell us, said the Blister twins when they arrived. Frank and Sigler looked at each other and had to give in. And so Duke began the story about Tim. Tim is an unusual engine. He has side plates on the sides and the front, making him very unique. He enjoys being one of the kind, and he thinks he can handle anything. Unfortunately, this got into his smoke box and became rather cocky. One day, Tim was enjoying a break. He was very pleased with himself. The trucks were in order, and there were no confusion and delay. He saw Stuart and Falcon arranging trucks. They were very tired. Hello, you two. Tired, are you? Indeed we are, grumbled Falcon. These trucks have just arrived new, and they're nothing but trouble. Give us a hard time arranging them. Now we're running late, said Stuart. And that would Grandpa never like. Don't worry, I'll arrange them. You better be careful, said Falcon. These ones are very new, and they're not very used to unusual engines, particularly you. Nonsense, said Tim. I can handle them regardless. Watch me. Suit yourself, chuckled Stuart. But take Falcon's warning. After Tim arranged the trucks, Stuart and Falcon explained to him that they need to be taken to the quarry, and Tim set off. You'll be in trouble soon, said Falcon. Relax, said Stuart. What could possibly go wrong? Tim was going very well. The trucks were behaving good, and he thought he had it under control. He bragged to himself. This is easy. What's so wrong with these trucks? Stuart and Falcon couldn't handle them. I can handle any truck and any kind of behavior. Unfortunately, he had spoken too soon. The front trucks had overheard, and they were not happy. What kind of engine he is? We don't want him. We want another engine, like Duke. He's way better. He doesn't even know about our behaviors. Too overconfident he is. Let's have some fun with him and let's teach him out. If Tim hadn't been so boastful, he didn't pay attention to his weakness. He has poor braking power, and when it comes to heavy trains, it's making him very unstable. As he reached the bottom of the gradient towards the loop line, the trucks' plan gave in. On, they cried. Tim tried to slow down, but it was no use. He was going way too fast, and his brakes are useless against the serving trucks. Further up the line, Duke was heading towards the loop line with his picnic train. There he saw Tim rushing past. Duke stopped, hoping he cleared the points. But he didn't. Duke was glad that his passengers had all been safe and sound, but his brake van had been hit by Tim's train and come off the rails. As for Tim, he lay dazed in surprise in a wreck of trucks as they giggled and laughed at their mischief. The guard from Duke's train had jumped clear, and he fell battered and bruised, and began shouting at Tim. You clumsy great engine, he scolded. Now look what you've done. Now my poor van is in smithereens, and look at those passengers in fear. It serves you right for being overconfident. I couldn't agree more, said the manager, who just showed up, who was also on board the train. Tim explained this. I'm sorry, sir. I thought I had these trucks under control. They just arrived, and I think I can manage them. Tim, don't be overconfident in everything. You'll be spending the rest of your time in the yards. Perhaps it would teach you to be careful with trucks and stop being so overconfident. Tim sighed. He looked down at his buffers, embarrassed, as the trucks continued on laughing. What happened to Tim after that? Frank asked. Oh, he spent the most of his years in the yards, but up to the final days of the closure of the railway, he was able to go out and about. And he definitely learned his lesson after that, said Duke. So, you really want to pull this train? No. I'll let the Blister twins do it. They can handle it. The Blister twins and Frank grinned at each other, knowing that Duke's story really put Sigurd Alsdale into her place.